Who likes to wait 5 months for a job? Well, Loretta Lynch did. After waiting 5 months to be confirmed by Congress, Attorney General Loretta Lynch has hit the ground running. In her first 2 months on the job, Lynch won the world over, first with her indictment of 14 FIFA officials for alleged corruption. She charged bankers another $6 billion in fines for currency trading abuses known as the Forex scandal, and called for a special prosecutor to address Baltimore police issues. Here to tell us more about Lynch and her career is political commentator Lisa Durden. Lisa, welcome to the program here on Arise Xchange.
Thank you. Yes, she's a rock star.
She's a tough cookie, certainly.
Absolutely.
First, she hung in there for 5 months. She eventually got even Republican support from like Rudy Giuliani to get her the job. She's enormously qualified. Are you surprised how vocal and how in front of the public she has been? I mean, a lot of these, obviously, investigations, if not all of them, began under Eric Holder and other U.S. prosecutors. But she decided to put her face out there. Is that a surprise?
No, it's not a surprise. I've been following her career for many years, and when she was prosecuting for the U.S. Attorney's Office in New York, she was very tough on crime. I say this as a joke, but I think it's very true. If a 1,000-year-old lady committed a crime, she's putting her behind in jail. I think Orange is the New Black might be her favorite show.
Good, that's a good line.
And
we'll have to ask her that. Yeah.
And I think that's the way it should be. It's not only about emotion, but I think the fact that she has such a wealth of experience, it will be fair. It won't just be
she's been a career prosecutor. And this is important because unlike Eric Holder, she was a career prosecutor for the most part, not coming out of industry, not coming out of a defense firm. She is really a prosecutor and a tough one at that.
Yeah, and she's not friends with the president, right?
Yeah.
So she's going to be able to also have great relationships with both sides. She's all about people, not politics. So she'll be able to come in there and forge her own relationships with the Republicans, as well as maintain those with the Democrats. She's not at the barbecues hanging out with the president and going to be a yes person.
Yeah. She has been accused of overreaching a little bit. She had secret prosecutions, was a story a few years back when she was a local prosecutor. Is that going to come back and haunt her a little bit?
I hope it does, because I think sometimes you don't need to tell the left hand what the right hand's doing. So we need a little secret wink, wink. So, yeah, I think it will. But I think that's fine. It's not huge. It's not a big issue.
So there's two different questions on policy changes that may or may not occur. First, we haven't prosecuted any bankers yet after 8 years since the...
it's hard to get the thugs.
Well, here's the question for you. But the argument has been that the previous White House and this White House has been way too close to Wall Street.
Yes.
Now, Loretta Lynch is not, as you say, friends of Obama. Will she start, she doesn't have much on her term left, but will she start going after some of the bankers, more so than she has been?
I think these bankers and Wall Street better straighten up and fly right, because one thing she has that Holder didn't is she's very knowledgeable about the financial market. She's graduated from Harvard University, so she has both sides. So I think that she's going to be that person who's going to be able to put take a bite out of crime, if you will. And I think she will do some prosecuting of some of these bankers.
And she has the credentials.
And she has the credentials.
Comes out of New York.
Yeah, and she's going to stop all the shenanigans. I mean, this has been going on for forever.
She's going to stop the shenanigans?
She's going to stop the shenanigans. Oh, absolutely. Maybe I'm a little prejudiced because she's a woman, but I think that I think one of the skill sets she has is she's steady, she's paced, but one thing that people think is she speaks very low. Don't be fooled by the fact that she's a light speaker and she's not a loud person.
What is her position on prosecuting on terrorism that you know of?
What I know is, what I'm hoping that she does is, let's say, for example, with the massacre with Dylann Roof, that she comes in and makes that a primary issue. I think that Black Lives Matter, and I think that because she happens to be a Black person, she's going to also look at that as an important thing, because she thinks all lives matter. So I think she's going to do those kinds of things. And the Baltimore guy that got shot in his back, and the police officers who were accused.
But she also seems to be giving deference to local prosecutors, because it is not the Attorney General's job to prosecute murderers. Murderers.
But I think she'll watch those kinds of cases very closely and be a partner with them, because I think she's a team player. She did those kinds of things when she was in New York, so I think it'll be not her job, but she has to keep her eye out on those things, because impropriety is a big problem a lot of times in those situations. Does she like
the spotlight?
I hope she does, because she's a rock star. Now she's going to have the light on her. She didn't seem to like it so much in New York, but I think now if she wasn't
interested... She's been holding a lot of news conferences.
Yeah, right. Since her new position, I think she's like, I can do this. This is feeling kind of nice. nice because she does have something to say, and she does have some skill sets and goals that she's going to be pursuing in that new position as Attorney General. So I think she'll be very happy with that.
She's going to be a short timer for the most part. We have 30
Yes.
seconds left. Where does she go from here, though? I mean, you can go anywhere after being Attorney General, but where do you think she wants to go?
Well, I think she got started right off with a bang with the gay marriage and having them making sure that they have rights as
She
married
extended
couples.
federal benefits nationwide.
Extended
She probably
benefits.
had to because the Supreme Court ruled.
Well, yeah, but now that the law has passed, so I think, but she's still vocal right away. So I think she's just going to just roll up her sleeves and get this job done right away. She's not going to take any breaks, and we're going to see a lot from her. And I think it's important that we do. And she's a woman, and I think she's going to be not as aggressive in such a negative way. Because Eric Holder was a little combative.
That he was.
A little
interesting
combative.
take. Lisa Durden,
Yeah.
thank you so much.
Well, thank
We'll have
you.
back on.